Have you ever wondered why sticking to a budget feels so tough, even when you know you should be saving? What if there was a way to make better financial decisions without relying solely on willpower? In 2026, the game has changed. Financial discipline is no longer about sheer will. It's about setting up systems that work for you, intercepting bad habits before they become expensive mistakes. Today, I'm going to show you 8 unique and simple ways to improve your financial discipline. Stick around, because these strategies are designed to help you take control of your money like never before. 1. Set an AI spending shield. In 2026, AI is your ally in the battle against financial temptations. If you've ever found yourself scrolling through your phone late at night, only to end up making an impulse purchase or logging onto a gambling site, you know the feeling of regret that follows. But what if you could stop these temptations before they even have a chance to take hold? Enter the Spending Shield, a behavioral finance app like Whistle that allows you to set up VPN-level blocks on high-temptation websites during your most vulnerable hours. Imagine this. You're tempted to splurge, but the app kicks in, automatically blocking access to those sites for you during the times you're most likely to fall into a spending trap, such as late at night or when you're feeling stressed or bored. This intervention works on a psychological level. By using a system that automates the decision for you, it removes the need for willpower in moments of weakness. The more you use it, the less reliant you'll be on self-discipline, and the more natural your financial boundaries will become. In addition, the app could offer insights into your spending patterns, giving you personalized feedback on how to avoid future temptations, making it an even more effective tool for long-term financial health. 2. Practice loud budgeting. One of the hardest parts about budgeting is dealing with social pressure, especially when friends or family suggest expensive outings. But what if you could remove that pressure altogether? The solution is loud budgeting, openly sharing your financial boundaries and no-spend goals with the people around you. By telling your friends that you're sticking to a budget or that you're cutting back on unnecessary expenses, you create a system of social accountability. It's like putting your goals out into the universe, making it easier to resist peer pressure and focus on your financial priorities. When you speak up about your financial goals, it normalizes saying no to things you don't need, and it helps those around you understand your commitment to better spending habits. Plus, it's liberating to stop worrying about what others might think when you choose not to spend. 3. Establish a no-tech decision zone. In today's digital world, impulse spending has become a click away. We all know how easy it is to make quick purchases on our phones or laptops, whether it's buying clothes, food, or even gambling. But what if you made a simple rule? No tech allowed when making major financial decisions. By establishing a no-tech decision zone, you can commit to stepping away from your phone or computer before making significant financial purchases or decisions. This might sound simple, but the act of physically removing yourself from the one-click environment gives your brain the time it needs to catch up with impulsive urges. When you separate yourself from tech, you allow space for rational thinking and are less likely to make decisions based on fleeting emotions. This small habit forces you to slow down, allowing you to reconsider purchases or decisions that may not align with your long-term financial goals. It's a simple but powerful way to regain control over your spending. 4. Use if-then implementation intentions. Sometimes, the hardest part about sticking to a budget is the moment of temptation. Whether it's stress, boredom, or simply being too tired to cook, we've all experienced the urge to splurge on something we don't need. But what if you could pre-program your response before the temptation even hits? The power of if-then implementation intentions is in how it removes the decision-making process from the moment of temptation. For example, if you tend to order takeout when you're tired, set a rule. If I'm tempted to order takeout, then I will check my emergency freezer meal first. By having a clear, pre-decided course of action, you reduce the mental effort required in the moment, preventing willpower fatigue. This method works because it creates a habit loop. Instead of using energy to decide whether to splurge or not, you've already planned your response, making it easier to stick to your financial discipline. 5. Deploy friction as a service. If you've ever fallen victim to impulse buying, you know how easy it is to click that Buy Now button without thinking twice. But in 2026, financial discipline isn't about relying on willpower. It's about creating barriers that make bad habits harder to follow through with. Friction as a service is about deliberately making it more difficult to access your money when you're tempted to make a purchase. One simple way to do this is by unsaving your credit card information from websites and deleting Buy Now, Pay Later triggers. By forcing yourself to enter your payment details manually each time, you create a physical barrier that gives your brain a moment to pause and reconsider the purchase. This simple friction slows down the impulse buying process and allows you to decide whether the purchase is truly necessary. Over time, you'll find that your impulse spending decreases as you make it harder to act on those temptations. 6. Open a guilt-free micro account. Many people find themselves overspending on things like clothes, gadgets, or eating out, only to feel guilty afterward and abandon their entire budget. But what if you had a guilt-free way to indulge while still staying on track? Opening a micro account dedicated to retail therapy or fun spending can make all the difference. Set aside a small, fixed percentage of your income, say 5%, into this account and use it purely for indulgent purchases. The key here is that the money is already allocated, so you're not breaking your budget or feeling guilty. It's a safe space for you to enjoy yourself, without the what the hell effect that often leads to overspending and abandoning your financial goals. Knowing you have a dedicated fun fund gives you the freedom to treat yourself while maintaining control over your overall financial health. This small change can help prevent those all-too-common binge-buying moments and allow you to stay disciplined without feeling deprived. 7. Schedule a weekly money ritual. Financial discipline doesn't just happen in big, dramatic moments. It's built over time through consistent, mindful practice. That's where a weekly money ritual comes in. This 20-minute weekly appointment is a non-negotiable time to review your spending trends, not just transactions. Instead of simply looking at the numbers, use this time to reflect on the why behind your spending. Are there emotional triggers, like stress or boredom, that drive your financial decisions? By identifying these patterns, you can take proactive steps to change them, making it easier to stay disciplined in the long run. Having a weekly ritual creates a habit that reinforces your financial goals, helping you stay focused on what matters most. Over time, you'll start to notice trends in your spending and can adjust before they spiral into larger issues. 8. Automate payday locks. One of the most common financial problems is overspending right after payday. It's easy to fall into the trap of having a wealthy week, only to experience broke week when your paycheck runs out. But in 2026, there's a way to solve this cycle once and for all. Automating payday locks allows you to control how much of your paycheck you access at a time. With tools that lock your paycheck when it hits your account and only release a weekly allowance to yourself, you can break the cycle of impulsive spending. This way, you get the benefits of automation without the stress of checking your bank account constantly. By setting up these payday locks, you smooth out your cash flow and avoid the anxiety that comes with knowing you've overspent too soon. It's an easy way to keep your spending habits in check and ensure that you stick to your budget without the spend-it-all temptation. And there you have it. 8 simple ways to improve your financial discipline in 2026. Whether you're using AI to block temptations, setting up friction for impulse buys, or automating your payday locks, these strategies are designed to help you stay in control of your finances. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share it with your friends who could benefit, and subscribe for more tips on mastering your money in today's fast-paced world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.